we got a little video. The hottest take on World of Warcraft from Savix. I have not watched this. I don't know what it's about. Honestly, I just found it before stream today, and I was like, what the hell is this? Well, maybe we could check this out. So let's watch this video. It's pretty short, and then we'll start forming up a raid.
Alright, let's pretend you are new to this game. You just bought World of Warcraft. Most famous MMORPG.
That's
and
right.
you're now home,
That's
sitting on your 1999 plastic chair, staring at the character select screen, seeing all these marvelous races. What to choose from? After thinking quite a bit, you decide on making a war game, because you're fascinated by these creatures and the lore. Not a furry, of course. And then your best friend Andre starts calling you. Oh shit, I gotta pick up.
Call. Who the hell
He's a
still
WoW
does that?
veteran that's been playing the game for 18 years.
Hello, friend. So, did you decide on what you're gonna play?
Yeah, I think I want to make a war game warrior.
I think you should play an Iron Dwarf or human. Because war games kind of suck, Jimmy, and you don't happen to like sucking dick now, would you?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Where are we going with this, you might be asking? Well, I think...
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes old players can ruin new players' experience. Maybe they just want to pick something based on aesthetic, and then we come in and we're like, but the racial bonus for that class sucks. The racial shit for that. You don't want to play that. If you're going to min-max, you want to definitely play a dwarf. Yeah, you want to play a dwarf. If you're going to start healing on this paladin, you definitely want to play a dwarf. Or, you know, humans are actually better for PvP. I feel bad for new players. Whenever a new player comes to me and says, what should I play? I want to start playing World of Warcraft. Tell them, play whatever you want, man. Whatever makes you happy. At the end of the day, it's a game, so you want to enjoy playing it. Play whatever class, race, spec you want, and just have fun.
We have an outdated system in World of Warcraft. How many of you guys were in a case like Jimmy, where you wanted to play a certain race, however, the race you choose kinda sucks compared to the others? And let's be honest, most of us would have that edge
I say
over
Void
the
Elf,
others, so you can be more powerful. How could they fix this, you ask?
Their racials are good.
Easy. I'll give you a quick demonstration. Let's say I'm playing as a goblin. I travel to the main city, entering Ogremore's embassy, and there you see a billboard with a massive quest. A mighty orc looking for a fighter to train for the upcoming Makaroth held in the Brawlers Guild.
There you go.
And you accept as the champion of Azeroth, quickly marching through the Razor Hills, then ending up at the Valley of Trials. There, you see an old fighter with the name of Zug. He is a veteran of the Giga Chad clan and wants to keep his tradition going.
I want to be in the Giga Chad clan. That looks great. Wow, they were all oiled up and everything too.
Competing in this Makaroth tournament. However, he grew old and weary, and he is incapable of competing. His son also died.
Oh no.
So he wishes to train you to fight in his place, teaching you his secret jutsus. And there, you train daily with Zug-uk, and he beats your ass with his wooden mallet for hours, days, months, hardening your skull. And after a fierce battle, you obtain hardiness and blood fury. And now you finally enter the Makaroth and kick everyone's asses. And the quest is complete. You now have unlocked the orc racial ability.
Jokes aside, unlocking a racial ability like that actually sounds like a cool thing. Like a current game, you know, you're just given them without any story or background as to why they exist. This was a pretty cool intro quest line. Yeah, he's joking, but it's pretty cool.
On your Goblino. And just like the Covenant abilities, you're allowed to switch them around from Goblin racial.
Oh, he's talking about a Goblin. Oh, so he's saying fuck the racials. You know, you can go to that race and learn the racial ability. Interesting.
To orc racial.
I've only ever played one.
While racism, problem solved. You can play
time.
any race you want now. You don't have to play that superior race. And I'll probably see people saying, hey, that doesn't fit in the lore. What about Night Elves? Well, the Night Elves take you to the wood and they cyber fuck you. And since you cannot...
They do what?
Take you to the wood, and they cyber fuck you. And since you cannot... sorry.
They
I'm just
cyber
kidding.
fuck you.
And since you
Okay.
cannot shadow meld, they teach you how to camouflage, blending yourself with the surrounding environment. And then they cyber fuck you.
Okay.
Pick up some leaves and little branches to cover yourself up. And now, you have obtained the Night Elf racial. And I guess we could call it something else, so that the lore people don't get triggered by it being called shadow meld. Come on. We've seen
Sure.
enough retcon.
But I mean, if they allowed racials for every race, the same thing would come in. Happen. The min-maxers would come in and be like, "You can't have that, you noob. If you're gonna play a warrior, you need to go. You need to go train with the orcs. You need Thunderclap if you want a tank. Go learn that shit from the Taurens, you noob. What are you doing as a tank with Shadow Meld? I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to run into the same issue, except instead of picking a race that you want, you're going to have to choose the racial ability. That makes sense.
Cons in Shadowland. Anything is possible. I honestly made this video because I had a few friends join World of Warcraft recently.
Thunderstomp.
And without knowing the racial abilities, they chose the races they liked.
Yeah.
However, they get judged in PvP or PvE. People like Andre saying you're playing the wrong race.
Are you stupid? How can you play a war again? That's the worst class in the game. What did I teach you? What did I tell you? No, come back. We're not done. Another one. I'm sorry, but it just has to be done. You just never learn.
Have
You
you
don't
heard
play
of
this
WoW
game for
Ascension? No, I have
Play this
not,
game
Sam.
for Power.
Some guilds don't even consider bringing you if you don't play the right race, and I feel like that's wrong. After all, it is a fantasy MMO, and I think Blizzard should give the
True.
freedom of letting players choose whatever race they want to play.
This
There are
would.
tons of cool allied races in the game, however, I rarely see some of them. Ever. Such a waste. And of course, sadly, we have to exclude certain races that can't be certain classes.
Right.
Even though I'd love to see more races being able to play all classes. Kinda like undead paladins. Oh yes.
Undead Paladins.
You can't be undead paladin. It doesn't fit in the lore.
Doesn't fit
Well,
in the lore.
remember in Wrath of the Lich King, Ice Crown Citadel, there once was a paladin who fought with honor and died. They were called Reanimated Crusader, using abilities such as Hammer of Injustice, Unholy Light. Oh yes, it can definitely work.
That's
However,
true.
we'll
There's
just
always a
stick
way.
with asking for the things I've said earlier. Give us the choices of racial on existing race/class.
What an interesting thing that was.
I think
Unholy
that's all
Light,
I have to say.
Injustice.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
It's a private server with no classes. Oh, wow.
Wait. Before this video ends.
So is it like it's a private server? It's like a New World WoW, essentially?
What do you guys think about Blizzard allowing the new Dragon Evoker race? They can choose and decide their visage form. Look at these guys. These guys are not night elves. These guys are dragon people. Using the dragon visage form, right?
I do think definitely the dragon visage form, there's a missed opportunity there where they could have made it any race. Because they already exist. The skeletons and everything already exist in the game. I think that would have been very cool if they could pick any
Same
race.
with this guy. You can see it in their eyes. I can tell the difference. You ain't no pure blood elf. And yes, I've been paying attention to the surrounding of Dragonflight because I am a Dragonflight enjoyer. There is a Draenei milady that walks by the PvP area every single day. Her name is Osa or something. Her transmog looks pretty good, but the colors are unmatching. She would definitely get roasted by Asmongold. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is let
Gotta
them
have that
choose
matching trans.
their visage form race as well. What do you think? And give them a little glyph like Boomkins. Let them play in their human form. Oh, there she is. Also real. Okay, I'm gonna follow her. But look at her mog. Like, what is this? A red gem on the pants, but on the boots is blue gem.
That's a no-no.
And then her belt is white. And then her chest is green. And then her shoulder
Yeah.
is yellow.
The
Who did
transmog.
this transmog?
It's not good.
Do your thing. Oh, there she goes. Look at that. I have proven my point. That is it for the video. Hope
Oh,
you guys
wow.
enjoyed. Collapse in the chat. Thumbs up. See you
A
next
Draenei.
time, ladies
There you go.
and gentlemen.
Draenei visage form.
Goodbye.
Interesting. So choosing your racial ability. That was his main point there. Being able to choose your racial ability, go train and learn how to do the racial. It's a cool thing. I wouldn't mind it if it was the case, but I do think, just like you're limited on race, choosing your racial ability, you'd be forced to pick the right one. That's for sure. You can level up and pick 3 cards. Only reason why I brought it up was because of the video. It's an interesting concept. The dragons have a Visage Day in Law where they pick their Visage. They could have made that a quest. Yeah. No, there's definitely something more they could have done with Visage forms, that's for sure.